What's going on, YouTube? JT is Reborn here, and welcome back to another edition of my DC comic book reviews. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about Batman Detective Comics issue number 1050. Holy crap, that is a lot of comics, and I've covered quite a few of them myself. So this particular issue has a couple writers on it. So there's 3 storylines being on here because this is a much bigger issue this time around. Wow, they are really like churning out these Detective Comics issues. Like I said, this is already part 4, so this is we're 1/3 of the way through this whole Arkham Tower storyline, and I think this is the strongest one so far. In fact, it actually confirms a theory I had in the previous video, at least I think I said in the video, of who I thought was also kind of behind this thing. Somebody who can manipulate emotions. I'm like, it can only be one person, well, it could be several, but I'm like, I had a theory that it was going to end up being Psycho Pirate, and this issue definitely reveals that, yes, Psycho Pirate was behind the whole thing. I'm like, okay, that's a pretty cool thing. Now I'm intrigued to see where this goes from here. So this particular issue is kind of dealing with Helena Bertinelli. You have Dick Grayson there. He's kind of also talking about how she's a little bit unhinged, but like this was kind of something she was destined to do. He definitely shows a lot of caringness towards Helena because given they've had like their share of romantic history together, he's very caring and like compassionate, but he's like also like really worried about her. It's like there's something really off about Helena. This is not like her. There's something really going on here. Helena, of course, is having visions, like terrible visions, because you remember back on the whole like storyline with Hugh Vile, like she like got infected with the parasite, but for whatever reason that gave her like almost like psychic visions in a way that kind of reminds me a bit of the movie Halloween 5, where Jamie is seeing psychic visions of Michael Myers like killing people, and that's the case with Helena here. She's seeing like all these like kind of psychotic killers kill people, like the Anna Volshin character, and you really get the feel that it's like taking a severe toll on her. Artwork this time around, I guess, was done by Ivan Reis in the storyline. The artwork was the strongest so far. I thought it looked really good this time around. Some of the best I've seen in Detective Comics. Like I said, Dan Mora's was really good too, but this was also really good. Dr. Weir, of course, is having his issues. He really wants that money, and he's got to make sure everything's okay. Dick Grayson goes undercover here, which, now that I think about it, Dick Grayson came out as a billionaire in the whole Nightwing book. Wouldn't somebody recognize, hey, that's billionaire Dick Grayson, who came out as a billionaire and is going to give all his money away? So I feel like he needs a little bit better disguise. Artwork looks great, but I feel like he needs something to kind of hide himself a little bit better. So like I said, he knows there's something fishy up here. He knows there's something going on with Helena. He's definitely worried about her. The others are worried about her too. So there's some shady stuff going on here, and of course we get the reveal that Psycho Pirate is working with Dr. Weir. So you got that going on here. Then in the storyline with the kid, with Scarecrow and that, like, that's taking some interesting turns. This poor child, like, his parents were getting murdered. He was dropped off at Arkham. He keeps getting thrown around from home to home. Scarecrow's fear toxin is involved. It's all sorts of crazy stuff, and then like Scarecrow continues to gas this poor kid like, screw you, Scarecrow, this is just an innocent child. And Scarecrow is just kind of like tormenting this kid. Like, this kid has been through so much. He's been poisoned, like he's had a rough go of things, and it just feels like they're just torturing this poor kid at this point. It's still an engaging story. Like, Matthew Rosenberg is doing a good job with it, keeping intrigued to see where it's going to go. So, yeah, like I said, I enjoyed that one. Then the last storyline to me was like, it felt like something very distinctly different from everything else. I don't even know if this is set in the same current timeline or anything like that, because it's showcasing like the earlier times between Batman and Superman. This is written by Mark Waid. Basically what happens is Poison Ivy is taking over like Metropolis with the green in that. She thinks it's going to draw out Superman, but Batman and Robin show up because they followed her. Then Metallica comes in, and it's supposed to be setting up a whole World's Finest book that's going to be coming out next month. Am I going to have to review that thing too? I don't know. Maybe we'll just wait and see, because I'm already reviewing enough Batman books, and I don't need any more right now. I've just gotten to so many. But that's basically that in a nutshell. So overall consensus, Detective Comics number 1050 was a really strong, solid issue all around. I thought every story was hitting for the most part. Weakest was probably the World's Finest thing, but in a way, like, maybe it's because it felt so distinctly different. I was kind of more already like in the middle of these other stories. Like, it's not bad by any means. It's like, you know, you got classic Batman and Robin, you got Superman working together, so that's all good and fun and all. I was just like I said, part 4 of this Arkham Tower thing is like really took a turn for the better. The artwork was a lot stronger, really dealing with the effects of everything going on in Helena's life. So I thought that was quite good. And the stuff with that poor child and the backup there, that was interesting too. And like I said, you got some fun, lighthearted Batman, Superman stuff, which, you know, still took a bit of a darker turn in some ways. That's setting up a World's Finest book. So you got a lot in this issue. So I don't know what else to say. I thought it was pretty good all around. But anyways, what are your thoughts on Detective Comics number 1050? We're going to end today with this one. Did you like it? Did you dislike it? Tell me your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to like this video, share it with your friends, subscribe to the YouTube channel for more content, hit the bell for notifications. Be sure to come back. I don't know. Like I said, I think I'm done for the week in terms of covering comic books. So we'll see what happens next time. All right. Well, that's all I got to say. As always, take care now. Bye-bye then. And I will see you all in the next video. Peace.